Good morning everyone, how are we doing? Today is Monday the 14th of July. Right, what a morning we've had already. I'm worn out. What's the time now? Do you know what? we're on Gorleston Beach and we left home at 7 o'clock this morning and it's now 8:30. Right, so what I've done was I picked G up, we went Greg's, we got breakfast, we went to K-Star. We was going to fish K-Star, we tried to fish K-Star last week but we couldn't fish it because of the weather. The wind was just ridiculous and the waves are ridiculous, so last week got written off. So today we were like, right, we'll go K-Star. Right, we got all the way down to Braddock Road, I think it is, parked in a little car park. We set up, G cast out, his rod was out there for about 2 minutes and the line was pulling and the rod was going over. So he struck it, he reeled it in. Oh my God, mate, I've never seen weed like it. Massive clumps of weed. So he picked all the weed off and he thought, right, let me try casting a little bit nearer. So he went out about 20 odd yards, 30 yards. Literally within 2 minutes, the lines are being pulled, the rods are being pulled over. Absolutely massive clumps of weed. Unfishable, you're not going to catch anything. The fish ain't even going to be able to see the bait. It's just going to be covered in weed straight away. So we were like, right, we didn't want to write the day off because it's a fairly decent day, do you know what I mean? So we were like, right, jump in the car, let's come up to Gorleston because you never really get the weed at Gorleston. We normally do okay. So yeah, so G's just down there now setting up. I've just thrown all my stuff there. It won't take me long to set up because I didn't even put it all back in the rod bags. Didn't even pack anything down. I've literally just all collapsed it and yeah, threw it straight back in the car. Usual thing, we are in the big main car park at the top at the end of Gorleston Parade. I think it's called Marine Parade. The big car park, it's a free car park, and we literally came down the steps and we are literally right opposite the wreck which is out there. Right, let's get these set up. Take 2. Let's hope we do better here than we did up at K-Star because that was just unfishable. Right, come on. Well, here we go, all ready for the first cast. Right hand side, we've got 2 hook flapper rig. We've got some squid on the top and we've got some blacks on the bottom. And then left hand side, 2 hook flapper rig, and we've got squid on the top and we've got blacks on the bottom. Right, let's get these out of there, come on. Well, that is it, we are out there. Is that a seal? I think there's a seal straight out. No, it's a bird. Look like a seal and then I see some wings flapping around. Right, what is the time now then? Right, so the time now is 9:15. That's not too bad. I said to G, by the time we get down there, get set up and cast, I said that's going to be 9 o'clock. It's only 9:45. I'm going to double check in a minute what time high tide is because the tide is on the way in. But at least we're out there and the rods don't look too bad. Like I say, as soon as the K-Star, within 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, within 2 minutes of G's rod being out, it was pulling and pulling and then the rod rest started going over. And like I say, I kid you not, the length of the weed that come out was like as long as my arm. It was as long as my arm. Right, my cap has gone on. I wasn't going to bring the cap because it was saying overcast and cloudy all day. But I know the weathermen never get anything right, so I bought the cap and I'm glad I did because that sun is piercing through the clouds up there. And when I'm looking up at the top of my rods, I'm squinting, my eyes are squinting. So the cap is on. Right, let me have a little look, see what time high tide is today. Right, for Gorleston on sea, high tide is 12 o'clock midday. And like I say, it's just coming up to 9. So we've got 3 hours. We've got 3 hours of this tide coming in. The lines are pulling to the right, they're really pulling to the right, but they normally do when the tide's coming in. It's not until the tide sort of ebbs and that and it starts going out that it starts pulling back. But you can definitely tell there's no weed because like I say, when we was down in K-Star by now, them rods would be getting pulled in the sea by now. So we're definitely going to be doing alright on the weed front, that's for sure. G said he was only going to throw 1 rod out for now. He goes, I'll throw 1 out at first. He goes, I'll see what it's like for the weed, then he'll set a second one up, but he'll throw his second one out in a minute. Once he realises there's no weed out there. And you know what, last time I fished here, I was saying to G, the last time I was here, I pulled 2 nice bass out. It was like, I don't know, a month ago, 5-6 weeks ago. But I had two lovely nice bass right where I'm fishing now, right opposite this wreck. So who knows, let's hope there's something about today. Oh, it's nice actually being now, just cast out, just chilled out, just chilled, you know what I mean? It's just, oh mate, like I say, I've done bloody night shift, went straight home, had a shower, drove to G's, drove all the way to Gapton Hall to go Greg's, get some sausage rolls. And then we drove all the way down to K-Star, walked all the way across the beach, set all the rods up, cast out, absolute rubbish. So then packed everything up, walked all the way back across the beach, got in the car, and then drove from K-Star all the way back pretty much up past Greg's where we went this morning, to come all the way up to Gorleston, so then get everything back out of the car again, walk all down the beach again to set up again and cast out. Oh. But that's it, we've done it, we're here, we're fishing. Like I say, I was just saying to G, there's no sign of any weed on the beach. So from, I was going to say last night's high tide, yeah, it would have been about what? Midnight I think, wasn't it? Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah, midnight, because it'd be 6 hours then going out, and the 6 hours all coming in. So yeah, anyway, there's no weed on the beach at all. So, and you very rarely get the weed at Gorleston. When it's so, because that was all weedy at K-Star, I'll guarantee you North Beach Great Yarmouth would have been all weedy as well. It would have been down that whole stretch. And it's only because this bit here sticks out where the pier is and the outer harbour, and that catches a lot of that weed and stops it coming down this Gorleston bit. Like I say, I'll very rarely get weed along here. Just saying to G as well, this tide is really coming in fast. When G first set up down there was quite a lot of gap between him and that sea. And like I say, we've only been out, what, 10 minutes or so, and then waves are starting to crash up there a bit. But I'm going to give it another 5 minutes, then I'm just going to reel in, check the bait situation, check the weed situation, although I know there won't be because the rod tips are absolutely still. The only thing with Gorleston is though, because it's quite a sandy bottom, we do get quite a lot of crabs out here. So again, the bait does tend to get sort of, get pinched a little bit because of the crabs, but at least it is fishable. There's no way we could have fished at K-Star. Like I say, within 2 minutes, the whole line just covered, all your bait's covered. And like I say, Jesus was only out there about 5 minutes and the rods were literally getting pulled in the sea. The weed was that strong, it was pulling the rods over. So, but at least we're here, we're fishing. All we can do now is hope for the best. Right, I see Jesus is having a reel in. If he pulls anything out, I'm not going to tell you. If you want to know what G is catching, then you have to go on G's fishing experience. Also, if my video goes on before G's video does, you've definitely got to watch his video because he's doing the draw today. He's put all the names down in the bag. I forget off the top of my head what the prices are. I think he's giving away 2 14-foot fishing rods with reels or something. I think there's 2 14-foot rods up, so I think that's 2 separate draws. I think one draw for a rod, one draw for a rod, and I believe he's also giving away some vouchers. I think there might be Amazon vouchers. I think he's doing another one where he's giving away Amazon vouchers. You lot know because obviously you watch his videos a lot and you comment, don't you? That's all he's been asking for. He said if you put a comment and you've liked the video and all the rest of it, then that automatically enters you for the competition. So today is the draw day, so you've definitely got to watch G's fishing experience if you've been commenting on his videos, because you could be a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, as they say. Well, just had a little reel in. The bait has come back absolutely untouched, and they've been out there, what, 15, maybe 20 minutes the rods have been out there. Yeah, all the squid untouched, blacks untouched. So not even the crabs, not even the crabs are out there today. But like I say, it's still early yet. We've got, like I say, 3 hours of this tide coming in. I mean, it is normally that sort of hour before, the hour while it's ebbing, and then the hour going out. That's normally when you sort of do well, but we're here, we're fishing. Do you know what I mean? Just hope to get something out, and it's been the same. I did say this on the other video the other week I've done. It has been very hit and miss all along the Norfolk, Suffolk coastline. Some people are fishing and they're putting out fish all day, and there's someone up there and they're fishing and they've been putting out nothing. I know people have been like night fishing, blanked all night. Someone's gone the next day just for a couple of hours in the morning and they've been putting fish out. It's literally been like that. You've either been on the fish or people have been on the beach for hours putting out absolutely nothing. I had a mate of mine go up Weybourne, I think Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? Friday night. Friday night. Well, Saturday morning. He went up, he left about midnight, 12:30 Saturday night, and I think he fished about 3, half 3, 4 o'clock on the Saturday morning. He was feathering up there, and yeah, and he's putting out a few mackerel and that. So they're still about up there at the moment. We ain't got long, and G goes away next week, next Sunday, Monday. G is doing his little Welsh adventure. Him and his missus and a couple of the kids, they're taking the camper van, and he's going to be going all around that Welsh coast, fishing in all the, I don't know what I was going to say then, all the locations to fish. I've never fished Wales myself, Like I said, I've done a lot of fishing all on the south coast, Devon, Dorset. Obviously we've done a lot of fishing on this east coast, especially Norfolk, Suffolk area. But I've never actually fished at Wales before. Never fished anywhere in Wales. I know LRS, he went to Anglesey. I think that was last summer. He went Anglesey. And he was fishing quite a few locations around the islands, and he was doing alright. He was putting out some nice fish. G said he's been watching a few YouTube videos in Wales, and they've been putting out some massive rays, conger eels. Oh my god, conger eels, man. Conger eel was caught off Lowestoft Pier, man, last Tuesday. You know, on Tuesdays they do the like the old boys, isn't it? No, not the old boys. You know, I'm not calling them old. I'm an old boy myself. But you know what I mean? The older generation have their little fishing competition every Tuesday on Lowestoft Pier, and that was last Tuesday. They were fishing that, and yeah, one of the boys down there, he pulled out a conger eel off Lowestoft Pier. I have never ever known of a conger eel to be caught along this coastline, like never. So you just do not know what is out there, do you? Like, you literally do not know. There was no way he woke up that morning expecting to catch a conger eel. No way, absolutely no way. So, like I say, you just never know what is in that sea, and you never know what you are going to catch, do you? Well, we've just done the first draw on G's camera, so that was for a £10 voucher. I was saying it's an Amazon voucher, but G's saying it's a voucher of your choice. So if you want to find out if you've won the vouchers, then you need to go on to G's Fishing Experience. Yeah, if you're the lucky winner, you could choose what shop you want a voucher for. You can choose what you want it for, and so that's £10 voucher. We're going to do the other draw a little bit later. Again, that's for a £10 voucher, and then the last draw we're going to do at the end of the day, that is for 2 14-foot fishing rods. So he's doing voucher, and then the fishing rods. So you never know. Do you know what I mean? If you've commented on the previous videos, then you're in with a chance of winning. I've got 2 more guys just turned up down there. I see them walking down. When they were coming down, I see them on the fin, and I thought, oh, they're going to either go to the left hand side of us, but yeah, no, they got up to the right. Again, I don't mind fishing that one either. These are my 2 favourite bays for fishing Gorleston Beach, either right opposite the wreck or the one just past the wreck, and that's where they're heading. They're going to the one just past. So hopefully they don't go too far up. Hopefully they're close enough so I can see if they're pulling fish out. I always like to see if the other people around me are pulling fish out, do you know what I mean? Or do I? Because if I'm not, is it? Do you know what I mean? If they're pulling fish out, at least you know fish are about. But it just gets annoying then when they keep pulling fish out and you're pulling nothing out, do you know what I mean? But we'll see, man, we'll see. If they pull some fish out, at least we know the fish are there. G had a reel in as well. I ain't going to say too much because you've got to watch the Fishing Experience. But I know on his first reel in, his bait was untouched on his first reel in. But what happened on his second reel in, you will have to watch and see what happened on his second reel in, that's for sure. And like I say, and if they're putting fish out up there as well, then I'm definitely going to get something out today, definitely. Well, I've just had my second reel in, and that has still come back totally untouched. The bait is untouched. We've got a fishing boat out there, a little charter boat. I'm seeing how far he goes down. Do you know what? I bet he's going down to off Corton. That's all the boats seem to do around here. They just go like literally 300, sort of 300, 400, 500 yards off Corton Beach. That seems to do really well down there for the boats. Corton's not really that far down, but I won't see Corton from here on the. Or will I? Is that Corton there? Although it's a bit hazy down there anyway. I can only just about see that boat as it is. My eyes are so bad, let alone see it when he gets all the way down there. But yeah, anyway, he's going out doing a bit of fishing. Obviously, I've got these guys up here. They're setting up. Oh, come on! Just wants to fish out. I don't want to have to start singing George Michael again, though. Do you know what I mean? I think that's doing everyone's heads in a little bit now. But it seems to work, doesn't it? But maybe I'll just sing it to myself. I won't put it on camera no more. I won't make anyone else have to put up with the singing anymore. I'll just do it. I'll just sing it myself, and I'll let you know if I've sung it. I'll be like, yep, I've just sung it off camera, and then we'll see if the fishing picks up. But it always seems to work. Look what happened the other week. Oh my god, that lobster! Come on, man! Look at that lobster! I was absolutely buzzing with that. That was all I caught all day. I didn't even catch a fish all day. I literally just caught that lobster, but man, he was massive, wasn't he? He was a big old boy. And like I say, do you know what? We weren't going to cook him up. And everyone's like, oh, you should have kept him, should have cooked him. But do you know what? I can't even bother a lot of times to like catch and cook the fish. You've got to take him home, you've got to gut him, you've got to fillet him, you've got to cook. Do you know what? I'll just do it for catching the fish. I like catching fish. Just a sport, innit? Go fishing, catch fish, I put it back. I put that lobster back. And someone thought he was a wise guy, wasn't it? Someone commented on my video Because I said, oh yeah, the lobster went back, and he went, oh I bet he didn't. He goes, I bet them boys kept it. Idiot, mate. Because if you'd have watched G's fishing experience, you'd have seen G throw the lobster back. See, people think they know it all. I don't lie to the camera, mate. If I say I've put something back, it's gone back, I've got no reason to lie. Do you know what I mean? Little keyboard warrior there. Oh, I bet they kept it, bet they kept it. Nah, we didn't keep it, mate. Lobster went back. Watch his video and you'd have seen the lobster go back. Do you know what I mean, eh? Mr. Think you know it all. No, nothing, mate. No, nothing. Come on, give me some fish, please. Give me some fish. I can't even see if people are fishing on the pier. Like I say, for some reason, it's really hazy today. Standing here, like looking at G, 30, 40, 50 yards, it's okay. But as soon as it starts getting like 100, 150 yards down, it's really hazy. I can't even separate, I can see the pier sticking out, but I can't even make out like the pier from this side to the other side, which is all sort of blurred in a little bit. So that's what I said to G when we left Caister this morning. We left Caister Beach, and I went, oh, should we fish? We said we'd do Gorleston, but I was like, should we give Gorleston Pier a try? Because we ain't fished Gorleston Pier for ages. But then it does Maiden a little bit, do you know what I mean? Because it's getting that summertime now, and you get a lot of people walking around, and everyone keeps coming up to you, how you doing, mate? You caught anything yet, mate? How you doing, mate? You caught anything yet, mate? Go away. I'm trying to fish. Even today, Joe, what? Not too bad at the moment, but with this part of the beach here, you normally get quite a few dog walkers come down. There's been one or two people, and again, as they're walking past, how you doing, mate? I'm like, mate, I've only been in like half an hour or so. I see that thing, I see someone, a t-shirt. I don't know if it was, I don't know why the camera's always on me. I see a t-shirt, and it literally said on the back, no, I haven't caught anything, don't ask. I was thinking, yeah, that's quite a good t-shirt to get then, because then people just leave you alone there, won't they? People will leave you alone. And you know what, it's always the way, whenever you've caught nothing, everyone asks, oh, have you caught anything? And you're like, nah. Do you know what I mean? Once you catch a nice bloody bass, no one bloody asks you, do you know what I mean? You can't go, oh yeah, mate, look at this, I caught this nice bass or a nice ray. As soon as you catch a fish, no one wants to know. They only ask when you're blanking. Typical. Oh well, still no fish, but we've got a Simon. I see a geezer walking down there holding a crash helmet in the air, or flapping his arms around, and I'm thinking, who's that? Simon's just come down. He ain't fishing though, he ain't brought no rods with him. I think he's just come out for a little ride on his motorbike. That's the weather though, innit? Do you know what I mean? You've got the motorbikes, bring them out in a day like this, innit? Bring them out. Oh, he's going to come up in a minute. He's going to go, how you getting on? And I want to be like, oh, nothing yet. And oh, I'm not going to hear the end of it. You're not going to hear the end of it off him, I'll tell you. That's the one that last year was going to buy me a book, Sea Fishing for Beginners. Cheeky bugger. Go on then, ask me. Oh yeah, I am, yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm the guy from YouTube. How you doing, man? You alright? You good, yeah? I was just on the camera. Nice day for the bike ride, man, isn't it?
It is nice. Yeah.
Get it. Were you on the Harley or you on the?
Yeah.
You on the Harleys?
I haven't used it for about a week.
Have you not?
Got to in the back.
No, is it? Yeah. Well, I've been quiet, mate. But high tide's midday-ish, so we've still got a couple of hours yet to the tide coming in.
High tide?
Nah, midday high tide. It's going, I think it's gonna. I think you can sort of see like that. Yeah. Oh man. Well, it's just gone 9:45, so that's an hour we've been in now. I've still had no bites, no nibbles, no nothing. I've reeled in again just now. Bait is absolutely still untouched, but I've stripped some of that off. I put a fresh squid on it and I put some fresh blacks on there. Like I say, after a while, the scent gets washed out of the baits. So probably hear that, got some jets flying around above me. Yeah, obviously after a while the scent and all that gets washed out of the bait, so yeah, we put some fresh squid on there, we put some fresh blacks on there. All we do is hope for the best. Yeah, them guys, yeah, set up just up there. Yeah, I'll probably see if they put anything out, I probably will be able to see. I'm surprised I haven't had a little dab out or anything, do you know what I mean? Normally get quite a few dabs along here, especially with it being quite a sandy bottom and that. But like I say, it's just sort of been hit and miss, isn't it? I just want to get a fish out. There's nothing worse than blanking, is there? I can't remember the last time I blanked. I mean, last 2 weeks ago, the last time I fished, I didn't have a fish out, but I had that lobster out, so can you still sort of count that? And the time before that, we was at Weybourne, and we only called them little sprats out. But up until then, I've not had a blank for, I think I went 11 fishes in a row. Ever since we got back from our little tour down the East Coast. I think I've done about 10 or 11 fishes. catching every single time. And then obviously Wayborn was those sprats, that was that lobster, and now like obviously again today. So I don't want to have a blanking video, do you know what I mean? Nothing worse is there. But as everyone says these days, it is what it is. Well, I don't know if the camera's going to pick him up, but that boat that went past earlier, he is literally right just out there, and that is opposite Coulton. Like I say, where we fish Coulton, that bit is sticking out right at the end, that goes round, that's like Lowestoft there, right on the fin. Camera ain't going to pick it up, but there's caravans and all that at the top. That's Hopton, and literally the other side of Hopton is Coulton. And like I say, whenever we see the boats, they always go just off the beach at Coulton, and that's exactly where he is. I mean, he ain't close in, he's quite far out. Sometimes they come quite close into the beach down there. Hopefully the wind's not too bad on the camera. The breeze just suddenly really picked up. For some reason, it's just started gusting up the beach. It's getting really hazy down there as well. Oh, I don't think it's going to be a good day, man. But like I say, I can't moan. Like I say, since we got back from that east coast, I've had like 10, 11 fishes in a row of catching. And then one of them was just a lobster. I didn't catch a fish, but I caught that massive lobster. So if I do blank today, that will be like my first blank in about, yeah, like I say, 11 odd fishes. So I just don't want to get the blank. But like a lot of people are saying as well, I was chatting to a guy just now and he goes, yeah, at the moment it seems to be like really early first thing in the morning or really late last thing at night. That seems to be when a lot of the catching's going on. Daytime just doesn't seem to be producing much at the moment. But like I say, we're down here, we're fishing it, we're better than sitting at home. Do you know what I mean? We've got nothing else to do today. I'm off work now, I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not drinking or nothing today. We was out for a few drinks every day. My mate John Boy, it was his birthday and that Saturday. I had Saturday night off work, I had it booked off, so yeah, we all went out Saturday, we had a few beers and that. I tried to get the Saturday and the Sunday off, so I wanted the Sunday night off to recover, but someone else at work was already off, so I had to go in last night. So yeah, we're not drinking today, so we can be down here all day really, there's no rush, do you know what I mean? And like I said to G just now, do you know what I mean? As that tide comes in as well, it does better. We've got 2 hours till high tide, hopefully when it gets on that high tide, hopefully a few fish are starting to come out. Well, just coming up to 10:30, still a very, very quiet mind, I tell you, very quiet. So what we've got now, we've got an hour and a half till the high tide. So I just talked to G, so we're saying about the fishing, and like I say, a lot of people saying like early morning, late evening is doing better at the moment. So we might go fishing tomorrow evening, that's Tuesday tomorrow. We might just go local North Beach, hopefully the winds die down a bit by then. I think high tide tomorrow is going to be about midnight, but I think we're saying sort of get down there about 6, fish 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to like 10 o'clock, just as it starts getting dark. Our sun starts going down about 10 or something like that, I think. So yes, we might do an evening fish tomorrow evening, see if I can get anything out then. Like I say, because a lot of people are saying early morning, late evening, that's the best times. They're saying daytime, which is absolutely terrible at the moment. But like I say, the day's not over, is it? You can never want a day off, you always think, oh, this, that, but anything can happen and anything can change. Like I say, we've still got an hour and a half till high tide, so anything can happen. But yeah, I think we might do a little, like I say, I'm not back at work till Thursday, so yeah, there might be another video coming out later in the week. Keep your eyes peeled, because you never know. Well, I don't know, so you don't know. Well, it's 11:05, so we have got 1 hour till high tide now. 1 hour, hopefully this, well, I'll tell you what, it's nice coming up though. But not as me, I can't work out why we got the lines on the beach there, looking like that's where it got damp last night. There's no way that's getting up there, so I don't know why that's all, yeah. But anyway, I think I'll be alright, I don't think I'll have to move. But yeah, we've literally got 1 hour, high tide. It's very quiet, man. Just chatting to the guy, there's a guy there walking his dog, and he was just chatting to the 2 guys down there. And he said, yeah, they're the same, absolutely nothing, putting nothing out. Oh. So yeah, just chatting to G as well, yeah, when we leave here, we're going to go to Gorleston Tackle Centre. Like I say, G's going away next week. He wants to get loads of bits to make loads of traces up. I think he wants some 2 hook flappers, 3 hook flappers, some pulley pennel rigs. So we're going to stop in there, get some lines, get some swivels, get some hooks, get some, and yeah, he's asked if I'll come out a few traces up for him. So I'll do nothing else over the next few days. I'm only at home sort of chilling, apart from if we get fishing tomorrow night. But G was saying as well, we were looking at the weather earlier and there's a chance of rain tomorrow night, so we'll just have to see what the weather's doing. If the weather's okay, we'll just just take a walk down there, see what's doing. Like I say, I ain't going far, we're just literally going to go North Beach Armour to the end of my road. And just hopefully, fingers crossed, that weeds died down as well. Hopefully the weeds died down. But I keep saying it, today isn't written off yet. Do you know what I mean? Today's not written off, we've still got a couple of hours down there, so hopefully as that starts getting nearer high tide and it gets on the high tide, hopefully then, yeah, we'll start putting some fish out. Right, that is it, it's midday, it's high tide right now, that is it, we're on the high tide. Still had nothing out. It's amazing, isn't it? It's just, how mad is it? How is there no fish in the sea? Like, it's the sea. So some days you come down and you are non-stop catching all day. Like every time that bait goes in the water, you're putting fish out. And then you get days like today where literally nothing is coming out. I'm watching the two guys down there, I've been watching them reared out. They've been putting absolutely nothing out as well. Oh, nightmare, innit? What a nightmare. But like I say, man, we've still got a little bit of time yet. We're not going just yet. We're going to hang on for a little bit. And then hopefully tomorrow, like I say, if it isn't raining, then yeah, we're going to get down North Beach Armour tomorrow, hopefully evening. We will see, but you just don't make it fun when you're not catching. I know it's nice, you're out on the beach, I mean, it's better than sitting indoors, isn't it? I know that. I know it's better than just sitting indoors, but it's nice to catch a few fish, isn't it? Even like a few little dabs or anything, do you know what I mean? Just pull something out. But absolutely dismal. But at least we got the fishing done. Like I say, when we first got down Casey this morning, when G was pulling all that weed out, we were like, oh my God. We was thinking about just not even going anywhere. We were like, should we just go home, do you know what I mean? But we were like, nah, like we'll stick at it, we'll go somewhere else. I knew there wouldn't be so much weed here. There's a little bit on the surface, a couple of little bits of weed washing up, but nothing like what was down there. I mean, it was absolute clumps of weed down there. Anyway, we're going to stick it out for a little bit longer. You never know, do you? You never know. Right, that's it. We're all packed down. G's all packed down up there. I've just packed the last of my bits down. We're calling it. He's absolutely dead. Absolutely nothing is coming out. I've been watching the two guys down there. They've been putting absolutely nothing out. It's just how it is, isn't it? What can I say? I did say that earlier. It has been hit and miss is what it's been like. But like I say, there's been quite a few reports, like I say, at dusk and dawn. Yeah, dusk and dawn. So that's our plan tomorrow then. If it's not raining, we're just going to North Beach tomorrow night, fish that sort of dusk time in the evening, see what happens then. Just got to check the weather reports. Right, but you've definitely got to watch G's fishing experience, because like I say, he has done the draws today. So we've done a draw for the voucher, and then the other draw was for the fishing rods. So you could be a winner. I know who the winners are, because I drew the tickets out. Right. Massive thanks for watching the video, guys. Sorry there's been absolutely no fish. The whole day's just been a bit of a disaster, really, isn't it? Like I say, we wanted to fish K-Star, couldn't even fish it. Then we had to come here. We didn't even want to come here. We had to, because it was the only place we knew we weren't going to get the weed. It was just, oh man, bit of a disaster all day. But we've been out a few hours on the beach. We've got a bit of fishing done, so there you go. Right, I might see you guys then. I'm obviously going to put this video on today. If I fish tomorrow, I'll probably wait till about Thursday, Friday to put that one on. So I will see you again at some point this week, hopefully with another fishing video. Right, massive thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Hey, take care, guys.